Greetings and welcome once again to White Belt Angular. I am your host, some random guy on the internet. Last night we created the initial project, which is Project Alpha, and I haven't done any changes to it since then. You can see it running here with the command ng serve --o. And of course, every single time it is necessary that I forget that you must be in the directory to actually run Angular commands. So with that being done, I'm going to open up a command prompt and say ng serve --o. It will compile and open up the page, and you'll see that there haven't been any changes. Alright, so the thing we're going to do tonight is we're going to create some routes and point our links to them. So for a route to be present, you need to create a component to act as the route source or the display for the route. So I'm going to create 3 routes, and this has to be done in a new command line. I'm going to go ng generate. I'll just type it out. ng generate component. Bravo. And you can see here that it adds a directory for the Bravo component, and they're going to do another one for for Charlie component. And as you can see here, Charlie will be created. So we want to display these routes in a fashion. So this is done in the app routing module. And as you can see, the app routing module is pretty simple when you start off. It has this array called routes defined. There are no routes defined currently, so when you go to the application, these links don't actually go anywhere. We're going to change that. We're going to create a new route, and a route has 2 attributes. It might have more possible, but 2 for a baseline. One is going to be the path, and we're going to call the first one nothing, and that's going to be well, we're not going to call the first one nothing. We're going to call the first one Bravo, and that's going to be the Bravo component. Hitting Alt-Shift-F will format your code. And I'm going to do the same thing for Charlie. And that's going to be Charlie component. Alright. With that being done, I wanted to create another component for home. And that is going to be no path, and it's going to be home component. So when I save it, you'll see it says home works, and that's because nothing is specified here. So if I was to go /Bravo, it would say Bravo works. And likewise, if I say /Charlie, It says Charlie Works. So these are 3 different displays that are defined in these component directories. So if you look here, you'll see Bravo Works, and we can change this. I like to change these to H1s. So I'm going to save it. You can see that it says Bravo and the H1 is there. Next thing we're going to do is make some links to these pages. And that's done with something called the router link. So I can get to this navigation by going to the navigation component. And as you can see, each component for these display components, there may be different types of components, but each one is going to have an HTML and a CSS. And the CSS affects the HTML for that particular component. It doesn't work across the board. As you can see here, I have 3 different links. So I'm going to, first of all, change these to router links. And the first one is going to be home. Second one is going to be Bravo. Third one is going to be Charlie. And for the link, it's going to be the same. Except for with home, it's just going to be the slash. So when I hit Control K S, that saves it, and doing that automatically refreshes the page. So here I go Bravo. And of course, that doesn't want to work because I didn't spell it right. So here you go, Charlie, Bravo, home. So that's how you add routes and link to those routes using the component HTML. If you have any questions, let me know. As I've said before, I'm sort of a novice at this. I'm really only doing this so that I can sort of solidify the concepts in my own head and hopefully help anybody else that's stumbling through it also. Thanks and have a good day.